This is a 80s spell checker that I found at Goodwill today.
I thought an 80s spell checker was just an old lady with a ruler or a pencil hitting your wrists.
Let's see. I can turn this on. It has 8 kilobytes of RAM.
Can you spell boobs on it?
Let's see. Spelling checker. BOOBS. Enter. Boobs. It's Bobs. It says, do I want Bobs?
Okay, well, chuck it in a fucking fire.
Doesn't. Boobs is not in the vocabulary of the Laser Compumate 1.
Chad is saying to tell us a story. Well, I guess let's go ahead and you finish up your thoughts on today's episode, and then you can tell a story.
Resident Evil 2 sucks, but I managed to save my game so we can join it at a later date after we finish the rest of the Tiger Gamecom experience.
No, you're not.
I'll play until I get extremely pissed off.
You're gonna play Chris Wetdong and the Tale,
yes,
and the Tale of Pixelated
I'm gonna play Chris Wetdong and the Invisible Typewriter, the game.
Fucking thing sucks.
So here's a story. I tweeted earlier today that I almost got run over in a crosswalk. That was shit.
Were you jaywalking?
I was not jaywalking. I was in the crosswalk.
Were you gay walking?
I was gay walking, but not jaywalking.
Instead of a crosswalk, it's just a ramp.
Yep, I was fagging it up in the middle of the street. So I hit the button to do the little. There's the hand, and then there's the little man. You wait for the man, and then the hand is like, okay, you need to get across the street right now. So
stop right there.
So I waited. I was over at the Half Price Books, and there's a T-junction, right? So I'm just waiting, and at the T part, there's this old lady in a fucking Oldsmobile, and she's been at the light for a while.
Redundant.
No, yeah, old lady. That's the car. That's the vehicle of choice of people who should not be operating vehicles.
That's the state vehicle of Florida.
Exactly. Yeah. And so what happened is that I don't know of any state where this is not the case, but you yield to pedestrians in the crosswalk. You don't turn if there's somebody walking, because I have the right of way because I'm not in a car, and I'm not a car, like that fighting game we played earlier today. But yeah, you missed it. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
We're literally down to 3 games in the Gamecom, and they're all the board games, so that's going to be the end of it.
Yeah. Is board spelled B-O-R-E-D?
Pretty much.
It's a Norm Macdonald reference.
I'm in the crosswalk, and this fucking lady decides to... I guess she tries to cut the turn, like, way tight, to the point where she's actually crossing over into the median lane, the left turn only lane, in the cross-traffic street. Like, she's completely not even doing this correctly. And I literally jump out of the way of her car. I did the fucking... what the pedestrians in GTA do, that when they do like the jump and they like dive to get out of the way. That was me. I jumped out of the way of her fucking car, and she like slowed down and then just sped off. And it was like that fucking old cunt. It pissed me off because what I hate is that she literally almost ran me over. If I wasn't paying attention and specifically watching her fucking car, she would have hit me. And I know that in her mind, like this whole thing played out in my head as I jumped out of the way of the car. In my head, I saw this old fucking shriveled up hag going, she's like, oh, I gotta hurry. I'm gonna be late to my bridge club or whatever the fuck. So I know that she's going to go talk to her other saggy tit friends, and she's gonna be like, you won't believe the idiot that ran out into the street. I'm like, fuck you. You are so in the wrong. I hope you die. And this stupid bitch is gonna think that she was in the right because oh fuck. Yes, saggy tit friends. I just coined that term, and that's gonna be the next. You might want to be in on the ground level on that hashtag saggy tit friends. You better write that one down. That's gonna be the next big thing on Twitter. It's gonna be trending by tomorrow morning. I guarantee it. It just pissed me off because it's. I feel like. I feel like once you reach like age 60, there should be a mandatory annual driving test you have to take to prove that you can't see more than 2 feet in front of you. You're going to hit a fucking pedestrian. That's how I feel. That's my soapbox. If you're old, if your dick don't work anymore, that means you need to submit yourself to a mandatory driving test every year on your birthday. And if you're trying to drive and the driving instructor is like, okay, now make sure you don't hit any pedestrians, and you're just like, where are they? And you're just running over all the fucking cardboard cutouts of Justin Bieber or whatever, you lose. You never get to drive again. And they cut one of your hands off so you can't drive. That's Obama's America.
Because Obama's America, that's not going to happen.
That's Draco's Obama's America.
Where Obama's just emperor, and he's just even in the future. I can't wait for your future.
You know, my fellow Americans, you are too old to drive. You need to submit yourself to regular driving tests every year on your birthday. Obama.
I don't agree with the part on the birthday because I have a holiday birthday, and that's a bitch.
Sucks to be.
I hate your America.
In my America, this is legal. This is gonna make for a weird after hours video.
It really is. No!